outcome security is a new way of approaching cybersecurity.
Based on the 3 key pillars of success: resilience, competitiveness, and productivity.
So instead of constantly reacting to issues, we create a world where cybersecurity helps companies thrive. And it's used as a tool to help them achieve success.
We can reach this goal together through cutting-edge technology,
the efficient use of combined resources, and valuable market insights.
WithSecure's brilliant partners can also take advantage of the latest cybersecurity research and training,
as well as our co-monitoring, detection and response capabilities.
Don't forget, there is also the option to elevate tricky cases to the world-class security expert in our detection and response team, who offer unrivaled support.
Together, we can ensure that everyone wins.
except for the bad guys. Over to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How is everybody today? Good. Good. Excellent. I'm Scott Reininga. He's Niko Isotalo. And today we're going to talk about co-security and how to help align both security and business outcomes. So last year, Niko, you talked about Tom and Jerry. Tom was a CISO, Jerry was a member of the board, and Tom and Jerry just really weren't on the same page. They didn't seem to have the same objectives, and every time they talked to each other, they were always a bit frustrated, kind of playing a game of CISO board cat and mouse.
Yeah, last year they had all sorts of problems. So last year we talked about challenges that CISO Tom and a board member Jerry had. Tom had a problem that there was plenty of cybersecurity information available, and to be honest, he didn't have enough people to take care of that all. What happened to Tom basically is that he had a feeling that he's not on top of his work anymore. He was also constantly thinking that something bad will happen. At the same time, the board member Jerry, he thought that he doesn't understand anything what Tom is talking about, but the bottom line always is that more money is needed to security, and they don't understand at all in the board why is that.
Yeah, definitely not good outcomes for either Tom or Jerry.
Definitely not. Last year, we also talked about co-delivery models, which can help CISOs like Tom a lot by providing resources during the times that you need them the most. Today, all of these things will come to life. We will launch several new services, we will launch new products, and we will also launch a framework, what we call the outcome security, which takes Tom and Jerry to a journey where Tom gets help understanding his security outcomes and tying these to business outcomes. And Jerry and the rest of the board understands the value security brings to their core business.
But Niko, before we talk about the outcome security, we're going to launch 3 new products: co-monitoring, incident readiness, and incident response. You want to walk through co-monitoring?
Yeah, sure. Co-monitoring is a service where we do monitoring together with the customer or a partner. So basically, we do the monitoring during the times you don't have enough resources. It can be, for example, out of office hours, or we can do it also 24/7 if that's required. Basically, what we do there is that we monitor this customer environment, and if something suspicious happens, then we contact the on-call duty manager. But the beauty of this is that we do that only when we have already checked the security event to avoid the false calls. And this is exactly the things that partners have wanted from us a long time, because this creates a lot of benefits to different partners. With co-monitoring service, you can build a cost-effective 24/7 managed detection and response service on top of EDR and avoid heavy initial cost investments. Your time for market is faster, and obviously you have us as a backup if something unknown happens. And this is available as of today, first as a 24/7 service, and then later after the summer out of office version.
So I recently joined WithSecure, and one of the reasons I joined was we're really focused on offensive security. We've got one of the largest, most capable offensive security teams in the world. And what do I mean by offensive security? Think pen testers, red teamers, blue teamers, purple teamers. You know, these are the team members that understand the adversary. They understand the tradecraft, the techniques. They're constantly researching and figuring out how threat actors are breaching our customers, and then testing and exercising our customers to see where they have exposure, where they're vulnerable, so they can be proactive. And we also take that same information and apply it to our products. And that allows our products to be proactive versus, you know, your kind of usual MDR, XDR type providers where they're focused on response. And the way they do their detections is, hey, we missed a response. Okay, let's go back and write that detection, which creates more incidents, more costs, and more time from the customer to have to then go and recover. So that in itself, you know, is kind of our main differentiator. So when you look at that, you know, we're able to be proactive. Our solutions are less noisy, and they're really built by the attacker, and that what kind of gives us our advantage. But Niko, unfortunately, you're still going to have incidents, and so what can we do about that? How do we prepare?
Yeah, you are absolutely right. There is a fine line between a minor hiccup and a material breach, and for that reason, we created an incident readiness offering. The whole idea behind this was that as there are many companies who don't have incident readiness plan in place, and it's a crucial part when you are trying to defend against cyber attacks, we wanted to make building that plan as easy as possible. So how did we approach this? We basically created 3 different packages based on the company's maturity today and the company's maturity where they are heading. We strongly believe that cybersecurity is a journey. So in each of these packages, everything starts with the incident readiness plan creation. Then you obviously need to test in practice that plan works. And then you need to review and update the plan when time goes on. Then the scope of the plan depends on the company's maturity, but each of the packages have these crucial things built in. Obviously, there might be a day when something goes wrong and you really need to respond to an incident.
Yeah.
Scott, what can we do then?
So look, incident response is all about speed. So in our incident response retainer, we are offering unlimited incident response in the first 72 hours of an event, which that's huge. As opposed to, you know, having to negotiate with the customer on how much effort, what their budget could be, how much could this cost, we're able to just get on with it and resolve, you know, start to resolve the issue. The second thing we're doing is getting really aggressive with our incident response SLAs. And what do I mean by that? From the time an incident is identified, customer calls, to the time we have a consultant engaged, is at the top end of the industry. And so again, it's all about speed, it's all about getting containment, it's all about moving on from kind of that initial, oh, we've got a problem, to eradicating and recovery. And so we want to do that fast. We have a global 24/7 incident response team that's backed by WithSecure's, you know, world-renowned, as I think you all know, threat intelligence. And so, you know, really highly capable team, you know, second to none. But Niko, we've really been talking for the last few minutes about outcomes.
Yes. The outcome security we launched today is an approach which helps customers to understand the security outcomes and tie these to business outcomes. And this is exactly the problem Jerry had with Tom. They didn't understand each other in the context of security. In this approach, security is a journey, but it's all about technologies, processes, and people working seamlessly together, and as a result of that, securing your business outcomes, like competitiveness, productivity, and resilience.
Yeah, so I'd like to thank everyone for coming today. I'm really looking forward to getting out and meeting as many of you as possible, and let's go co-security. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Scott and Niko. Now we have a chance for one audience question, so whoever is the fastest, now here's your chance to utilize the opportunity. Raise your hand and we will get a microphone right to you. No? We're all getting warmed up? Well, I have a question in mind. You know, how can partners find out more about co-monitoring and incident response and readiness?
We will have demo stage where we talk about more on these things. We have there the demo stands where we have more information about that. Obviously, me and Scott, we are both available whole day, and then you have your local salespeople as well here. So just come to us and
come talk to us.
Yes.
Exactly.
As simple as that.
Simple as that. Sounds good. Thank you. Let's give him another round of applause.
Thank you.
Thank you.